Hello. Um, I've been thinking about this principle that comes up in The Secret. The film, I found it quite an inspiring film, and it says that we can have anything we want, that the universe is like a very congenial genie that will make anything we ask for materialise. And I remember when I watched the film, I thought, wow, that means that I could have anything. And in the film, the guy gets the car because he keeps dreaming about having a car, and his dream causes it to manifest. Now, before I read The Secret, before I saw the film The Secret, I spent 15 years studying Course in Miracles. And the Course in Miracles is very, very similar. It says that we're entitled to have the laws of time and space altered, that as a child of God, as a son of God, the will of the Father is that we can create what we want. And it says, in order to create, all you need to do is to truly desire. Now that's a quote from the Course. But then something started to stir, and I thought, there's something, it's rather oversimplistic, I think, The Secret. Because according to the Course in Miracles, there's two parts to our mind. There's the true mind, and then there is a kind of internal virus that's got into the mind, like a virus in a computer. It's called the ego. Now, ego mind takes the past as a definition of reality, ignores the fact that we can change it, that we can create a different reality, and then it uses the past as an argument to ignore the present, and it has a nasty tendency to recreate in the future what we had in the past. So it takes us from disaster in the past, ignores the now, straight through to a future disaster that it helps us create. Now the Course in Miracles says that our happiness is our purpose, and our purpose is our happiness. But it says that there's a higher part of our mind, which it calls the Holy Spirit, that knows what will bring our true happiness. And our true happiness is to follow our purpose. If we let the ego decide what will make us happy, the ego will say, yeah, I want the car. In fact, I want 25 cars, or why not 1,000 cars? And the ego says, and I want, a beautiful girlfriend. In fact, I'll have a beautiful girlfriend, a wife, and a mistress. And ego always works on the basis that in the past I never had enough. So therefore, that's the rationale for having 10 times what I actually need in the now. But what ego logic does is, it encourages us to live in fear. The Course is very clear about the ego. It says the ego is fear-based, and fear will never show us a way out of fear. In other words, in order to stop fearing, we've got to listen to a part of the mind that's not run by fear, and that's not the ego. Now, my main concern about using The Secret is that it depends on which part of my mind picks from the universal menu. So yes, the universe will deliver what I want, but it could deliver a package to me that would lengthen my karma, that is my spiritual evolution, and lengthen my misery as a result. Before I do something, a practice from The Secret, I think it would be a good idea to put my own higher mind in charge. There's an old saying about a master could move a mountain, but they also say a master would be wise enough to leave the mountain where God put it. So I think, yeah, develop positive thinking, develop the ability to focus on something and dream it into existence. But I do think we need to be discerning about what kind of things we create, because obviously 10 cars are going to use 10 times the amount of petrol. Have you thought about that? And I don't think more is the answer, because you might think, well, I need 10 times more money to buy the petrol. But the earth is running out. We need to look after it. We need to clean it up. The earth really, I often say to my friends when I talk about ecology, the earth is like our underwear, and we only borrow it, and then we have to pass it on to our children. So if we pass it on in a clean state, we'll feel very proud about that. Here's some very nice clean clothes. But if it's not clean, it doesn't bear thinking about. So I don't think ego thinking is going to solve the problems. I think we need to go into the heart, into the deeper part of the heart. And the Course says, only the love is real, the rest is illusion. And when we're doing these magic spells to create the vast amount of wealth, I do think we need to ask the question, who am I trying to impress? Why do I need all this stuff? We must apply our own reason to it, and then create. Maybe create more food for the starving. I don't know. There's plenty of good causes. That's my thought for today. Thank you.